One of my best friends has like the worst chess piece I've ever seen in my life. It's like the Kiss, or it's like the Raisinets dressed like Kiss on a stage. Eminem's throwing their panties at him, and there's like an Eat It Joe's blimp back here, and it's all horrifically done. So he's my best friend for a reason.
You got me with that one. What is the single dumbest tattoo I've ever done?
Oh, Lord.
I have so many.
I have a lot because I was on that crazy TV show.
I've made like a whole career off of doing dumb tattoos.
The show was mean.
It was funny though. Like
That's like half of any of our careers.
whatever's gonna pay his bills. Whatever is gonna pay his bills.
Sometimes the stupid ideas are the most fun.
The stupider, the better. I like to take the ideas that I think most people don't get to tattoo and do my best job on them.
Maybe I tattooed like bruh on somebody. But like,
I did tattoo no regrets.
I mean, I think the first tattoo I ever did might be probably one of the dumbest ones just because of this whole situation. I was using a homemade machine with Bic pen ink and I was tattooing the words bling bling on this kid's arm.
I mean, I tattooed the word Beyonce on this guy's foot.
You know how many in boyfriends' names and girlfriends' names I've done?
The guy had yellow toenails.
Chill.
Yeah, he had yellow toenails.
You didn't send him away to get a fucking pedicure first? Like chop them down with a chainsaw or something.
I had a woman getting a tattoo of like 2 interlocked wedding bands, and her fresh, husband got up to go to the bathroom, and she asked me how easy it would be to cover up. In the middle of shading, right? So
I did like a huge daddy's girl from here to here, but it was for like her real dad, but it just didn't come across as that at all.
My white cloud on me. I'm the worst client on myself,
Disney on his knee, Danny DeVito on his toe. So it's like Danny DeVito.
I mean, I tattooed plenty butt cheek tattoos on Taurus.
He specifically said he really wanted a shitty version of Barry B. Benson from B-Movie on his ass. And it was just says like, you like jazz?
I did like that kissy emoji on the butt cheek, and I think I told you about that. But I don't know if I did mention that he on the opposite butt cheek
the eggplant
did the eggplant emoji.
See, now the dumb part about this is he's a man who's into women, but he got an eggplant that says send nudes.
It's a sizable eggplant
and the
too.
eggplant is symbolized for the male part.
I mean, he was pretty adventurous though. I feel like he would do different things.
She walked in, she was like, hey, I want to get a tattoo done. I was like, okay, cool, what do you want? And she didn't say anything else. She just walked over to my station, bent over, pulled up her skirt, and was like, I want a butterfly wing on my left cheek and my right cheek. I want the body in the middle. I just stared for a second, and I was like, hold on, my brain just like was buffering. I was like.
I did a nipple, like a realistic nipple on a guy's stomach. I love that tattoo, it's my favorite. I really miss that guy.
Some guy came in with a stick figure drawing of a guy sitting on a woman's in a coffin.
My client, he really loves strippers, and so I try to incorporate like strippers or boobs or something into every one of his tattoos. And recently we did a stripper pole, but it was a fish on the pole. So like a fishing pole, stripper pole.
I did a strawberry with a vagina on it and legs. But that's not like the dumbest tattoo. I mean,
We're just very smart tattooers.
On social media, I recently did a Live Laugh Limp Bizkit tattoo that blew up. And it's so stupid, but it looks great, It's like aesthetically pleasing, even though it's silly. And then I went to a gay bar with one of the guys from Limp Bizkit recently, and I got to show him the tattoo.
I drew a pile of like poop that looked like soft serve ice cream with like corn in it and had like flies buzzing around it. And then it had light rays shining out of it and a halo, and it said holy shit.
So now imagine this situation, somebody who was on force, okay? And I was tattooing flames going out of asshole, literally. That was, in my opinion, like one of the most bizarre tattoos I ever did.
Knowing your work, I'm assuming this is full color flames.
Absolutely. Full color flames, literally. So the guy was on his floor and I was, you can imagine, you have the idea, right? Everything was hanging and I was just like tattooing flames out of his ass.
Do you charge extra for that?
Yes, actually double.
I did a dumb one recently. I don't know if, well, I don't know how dumb it is, but it's not really that dumb. Here's the thing. It was a memorial tattoo, so it's not dumb to the person, but it's just silly. It was very silly, and it's cute because it's like reminding you of someone, you know what I mean? There's good intent behind it, so whatever. But the idea is it was a little crazy. So, you know like Boo Boo Bear, like Yogi Bear's little bear? It was Boo Boo Bear wearing a blonde wig with ICP face makeup. And it was in memory of someone who died who was like an ICP fan and also wore a blonde wig, and apparently I think that their nickname was Boo Boo or something. It was very sweet for what it was, but it's really silly. It's so silly, you know what I mean? But I was like, immediately, yes, I'm doing this. Honestly, I do love juggalos, but low-key, the juggalo tattoos are considered gang tattoos. So if you get a juggalo tattoo and you get arrested and go to jail, you will be put in, like, you'll be put in that gang, basically, which won't really protect you, probably, right? It's a little awkward.
I was tattooing a guy one time, and he wanted me to tattoo 666 across his chin. And it's something that I don't agree with, right? I'm like, whatever, that's cool if that's what you want to do, if that's your thing. But I was tattooing him something else on him, and then I went to the restroom, and when I came back, he was standing in the mirror tattooing it on himself with my machine.
There was this guy who came in and he wanted his girlfriend's, not even wife's, he wanted his girlfriend's name across his upper back. I had to assume he had done something wrong and this was his best measure to suck up. I told him, I'm straight up not tattooing this on you. And he was so upset by it. I said, listen, bud, I'm telling you to leave right now. If you come back in 4 hours and you still want to, like, just go think about it, take a lap around the lake, you know, eat some food. And he came back and he was like, I'm dead certain I want this. I go, your funeral, you know, what can you do at that point? Like, people are hard-headed.
There's some people I can tell that, oh, I'm thinking of getting this. And at that point, if you're thinking, then I'll do my best to be like a tattoo Yoda and guide you in the proper way. You know, it's like, you know, I want people to be happy. I want them to think about the future, not the now. You got to think for the rest of your damn life, you're going to wear this. And I think a big problem right now, a lot of people don't think about the future. They're just like, now, it looks hip, it looks cool now. You gotta think of the future.
I actually love stupid tattoos. Like, some of my favorite tattoos are like my stupid tattoos. Or like my Pac-Man, I love my little Pac-Man. I have a bottle of hot sauce tattooed on my leg. Like, I love like dumb tattoos. So I'm down for whatever.
It's hard for me to think of like stupid tattoos that I've done because the dumb shit I consider good. Like, that's a good tattoo. You know, like the shocker in the ice cream sandwich, that's a good tattoo. Or the farting cockroach that I have, good. The stripper pole, good. Yeah, that's all good stuff.
If it's aesthetically not cute, I'm not gonna do it. Like, there's different levels to that stuff. Like, there's like stupid silly, and then there's stupid it's gonna look bad.
Honestly, the stupidest tattoos are the ones that just come out looking like shit. Anytime I see a tattoo and I think that that's a stupid tattoo or like that person's an idiot, it's just when the tattoo is obviously done with like no knowledge of tattooing.
On the stupid, it looks bad, I'm like, no, because that's just gonna look like shit, and I'm not trying to make anyone look bad. Like, I wanna make you confident, whether it's your dumb tattoo or something like really serious, doesn't matter. I just want you to look good. So like, that's where I stand on that. Like,
And then I tattooed the Versace logo across his stomach. Versace.
Versace. F-O Sachi? No, who's the person that you did it?
Oh, you don't know him?
Oh, I wasn't sure if I know them.
No, not at all.
Mutual friends.
You have no idea. He's like, well, I tattooed this guy.
No, one guy, he was from Jersey, and he got this weird tattoo on his neck, I remember. And I'm like, yeah, you know, where you from, man? He's like, oh, I'm from Jersey. Like, oh, cool. Like, what part? He's like, oh, I'm from the woods. I'm like, okay, but where's the woods? He's like, I literally have a tent in the woods.
Jersey, baby.
I just said, Okay, man. Let me finish this up.